And we're back. Welcome to part 2 of Halo Wars. Shit, there's enemies behind my base. So, usually what ends up happening whenever I seem to play Halo Wars is that I end up getting focused down by the 2 AIs or any number of players. It doesn't matter if I have friends with me, the enemy always focuses me and not them. I'm really confused as to why they do that, but whatever, I'm not gonna complain. Jeez, this is horrifying. So I've almost got enough money. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get my Hawk upgrade, because Hawk is gonna make my Hornets into flying death weapons that are unstoppable. Ignore anything that comes up on the bottom of the screen, be it a friend that just got all whatnot. It's weird. There's more enemy units. There are more enemy units coming to my base. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wunderbar, as the Germans might say. I don't know actually. That's German is like a second sort of language to me. I kind of know it. But that is irrelevant. That doesn't matter at all right now. Come on, Hornets. I need another 2 Hornets.
Wave incoming.
Wow, I'm good at this game, or good at this guessing thing. So yeah, and then
research.
What am I thinking? Or what am I doing? I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna get my Hawk up. Oh, I just got Hawks. I'm gonna get my last Spartan into one of these Hornet Hawks. Not Hornet yet. They're not Hornets anymore. I'm gonna get one of these guys into this in one of these Hawks.
I'm on it.
Take my three Spartans. Go and start capping the island bases. I've got a thing for the island bases. The island bases are really nice. They're isolated and pretty well protected in my eyes.
Yes.
And then they have reactors. I might actually sack one of my reactors at home base for like field armory. As soon as I get both of the islands, because both the islands will give me an extra reactor. Nice set of Marines. This is one of the Marines. Really, the blue guys are coming for me still? I am totally shocked. Totally shocked.
Turret complete.
No problem.
But as it stands right now, I'm pretty happy because there's a wealth of purple engulfing my base. It's really nice to see.
Doing fine. I'm there.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this into a factory and put that not into that. I'm gonna turn that into a field armory. So now I don't need to sack a reactor at home.
You bet.
I don't have to do that because that would be really, really pointless. But I can still hop it in it, build a base, collect some resources. My 3 Hawks are gonna cruise through the middle of the map. My allies make push. Goodness me.
Base under attack.
Let's do some of this. Oh no, there's tanks in my base.
Complete.
I don't particularly like tanks, especially. Oh, okay. I got the tank killer. I have the tank killer. So in Halo Wars, my favorite unit is the Cobra, because it locks down like siege tanks from StarCraft, and all siege tanks in StarCraft. They're really good in my eyes. They're kind of underused in some matchups, but this isn't StarCraft. This is Halo Wars. Part 2 of Halo Wars, actually. So I'm going to heal my 1 Marine squad so that the rest of their members come back to them. These Hawks are just going to sit here and fuck shit up like bosses. And I don't know, I'm just going to sit back and continue to upgrade my guys. If I'm really lucky and I have enough money, I can get a Vulture. Vultures are the king of the skies in many people's eyes because they kill everything, literally. Literally they kill everything. So I'm just gonna sit over here and do some stuff. I'm gonna clear this base out over here and take it for my own because I want it. And the thing is, as soon as the rebel base is gone, the rebels in that area are dead. Oh shit! What are you doing here? I am so confused. Get out of here, orange guy. Go away. Okay, he's gone. Alright, now I can focus on killing the base. As another aside, for just Halo Wars in general, the damage system doesn't really make sense, because if you look at a vehicle, perhaps my Hawk's in a minute here, their health bar, and then they don't look very deteriorated, but as soon as they lose like a bit more health, all of it's gone. It's just disintegrated, and they just look like shit. Yeah, but that's that. And let's see over here. Sorry if I'm jumping around. Okay, now I just need to sit back and let the money accumulate. I want a vulture.
Wave incoming.
I got a scorpion. I got a 3-star scorpion deck. So as an aside, stars, for people that don't know, stars increase the amount of damage that the vehicle does by 1% per star.
RPG.
1% increase, it's like 1 or 10%, it's one of those two variables, but
On the way.
any percent increase in damage is stupid good for this reason. Vehicles do a pretty decent amount of damage already. A vehicle that does even more damage is even more stupid. Grizzlies,
Watch your enemy
because when
forces near this
a Spartan
base.
in a vehicle, they can have up to 18 stars. No, that's not true. They can have up to like 15 stars. They get up to basically, it's either 15% or 150% more damage,
They've got warhogs.
which is terrifying. When you think about it, I'm gonna run into your base and deal every shot is 150% more damage than what I already do.
Standing by.
You cannot put your own Spartans into vultures, because that would be broken in the eyes of the Halo Wars group, but
Wave incoming.
alright, that's me. Oh, cool, I got some more Hawks.
Closing in.
Hawks are fun, I love Hawks. They're actually a stellar super unit.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna send all of these guys to their death, because I want to. Let's see, I'm gonna pick between... I'm gonna get Medic, so that my Marines auto-heal. We'll get Station upgrade, and Station just means so that you can build more buildings on bases. And then I'm gonna make the rest of my bases into supply pads, so that I make more money every second. I make tons of money. And making money is really nice in Halo Wars, especially when you're making tons of it. I don't want to use the Pelican.
Pelican, pick up
Alright,
coordinates.
so we pick up our Marines, going to pick up those supplies, and protect the base by themselves. All 6 guys will do that. There we go, there's our Pelican. It's off and away. No escorts, nothing. It doesn't have a cannon, no attacks. From what I heard or read for beta for this game is that you could use, you could construct Pelicans and they'd be a transport unit. Your units can shoot out of them, and they're pretty powerful, but then they decided, no, we're just gonna make it a command tower, and they just come in, fly away. They have pretty decent hit points. They don't die immediately.
Standing by. We're going.
But I mean, any amount of shit.
Station.
Wave incoming. Pad complete.
I was too
Ready
late.
to fly.
Oh, that was weird. They were in the ground. Spooky.
En route.
Yeah, very spooky. Let's see, what else am I gonna do? I think after this game, I'm gonna conclude on part 2. I'm probably gonna finish this out in about 15 minutes. So by the time 15 minutes rolls around, the enemies will both be dead, and I'll be on the top of the board. As it stands right now, because I got fucked over in the very early on parts, because the AIs fucking hate the players, I'm gonna try and pull all stops and get a victory in for myself, and not be on bottom of my ally, my AI ally. It would be embarrassing. First time I do a part of Halo War, my Halo War series, I get beaten by an AI. I don't like the sound of that. That doesn't sound very good in my book. So all my guys died. Yes, all of my guys have died. Well, I've got 2 Marines, 1 at each base. I've got 8 Hawks, 1 Scorpion, 1 Cobra. I'm so hoping on that Vulture. The Vulture will change my ability to win this.
Our ally reports that he is
Though,
attacking the enemy
if I
here.
do get a whole bunch of Hawks. A whole bunch of Hawks is really good too. And I can kill some serious stuff with that.
Supply pad complete.
Yeah, but I'm sorry that the gameplay looks a little boring in some cases, or at times, but this is generally how I play Halo Wars, is I sit around and I build my forces up. I don't like the people that go out and they get their small batch of Marines and
Wave incoming.
shit, and then they just push once and they kill you, or they attack you really early. I like to draw the games out and see how the games go, and then I like to finish off my opponents, and I've got tons of upgrades for everything. It's super strong and beefy and huge in some cases. Some turrets and bases, and it's a nice day outside. May 7th, 2014. Remember this, guys. It was a really nice day out in Washington. Really nice sun. I'm just rambling on about the weather and stuff. There's not really anything interesting going on. I mean, my allies get their shit fucked up, but it's 64 degrees right now. Very nice. I'm very pleased with how this day is. Okay, now the enemy is coming off with this.
Wave incoming.
I got a 3-star squad of Mariners.
I believe the enemy is planning to attack here.
Okay, you can attack me, and I'll retaliate and push your shit in, and just attack you in one go with my group of Hawks and kill you. And that is actually probably what I'm gonna do, and then the Hornets show up. So, the fun thing that I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna be a huge dick. I'm probably gonna kill a couple of those Hornets with this Cryobomb. So, Cryobomb is, and if you're intelligent in some form, you'll understand what Cryo means. Cryo is ice. So it's ice against aircraft. Iced aircraft usually die. Yes, I got 2 of those Hornets and 1 Scorpion tank. Now I'm going to finish them all off because I've got Hawks, and Hawks kill everything. Usually a full pop cap in Hawks will murder most everything it comes across. And nothing really hurts them too. Lots of vehicles, especially UNSC vehicles, are like machine guns. And, stuff. So Scorpion tanks have a canister shell ability, which lets them shoot a big cluster of stuff. It's like a giant shotgun, but everything explodes. It's a really powerful AoE attack, and then their basic attack has AoE, and they've got machine guns. The blue ray of light that you see every so often is from my Cobra, which has a big railgun on it. It is really, really powerful. And I don't know, it's strong. It'll do what it's designed to do, and it'll kill things. Heal my guys.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna get this last wave of units. Probably not gonna end on 15 like I planned, but whatever. I'm not gonna say YOLO in this context, but
Wave
whatever.
incoming.
Okay, so it gave me 6 pop cap in Marines, 4 pop cap in flamethrowers. Okay, I'm gonna take all of these units at my base, and I'm gonna push the blue guy, and maybe kill him. If I do kill him with that, I'm gonna laugh. Now I'm gonna take my Hawks, go to the expansion base, destroy it if it's controlled by somebody. I'm gonna kill the shit out of it. The blue guy's got it. Okay, blue guy, I don't approve of your construct being here, so I'm gonna blow it up. I'm terribly sorry if this commentary is really dry and if the audio quality isn't perfectly balanced. I'm really sorry.
Flashbang.
So I'm gonna kill the blue guy's stuff there. My units are moving across the battlefield. If all of them die, I don't care. I'll probably miss the Cobra the most. These Cobras are awesome in my eyes. Let's go to the base. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, they're beginning their attack. Let's shoot RPGs at this base structure, take out these guys, and attack the orange player. Send in the attack.
Napalm adherent
And the
research.
strategery begins. I'm just gonna kill them. That is actually my general strategy for this battle. I'm gonna kill the fuck out of them. I'm sorry if my poor choice of language offends you. I'm really doing this on the fly at this point in time. Oh man, they got a whole bunch of units. Their reinforcements summoned. Okay, so blue is probably dead as shit. So, yeah, blue is dead as shit.
All units.
Let's bring in the cavalry. Let's move these guys.
Freeze them up, boys.
Drop a cryo bomb.
Get ready. Target.
Oh, over here. What are you doing there? Die. 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 Oh no, I lost a Spartan. He's out of vehicle.
Taking command.
No. Oh, my Spartan died. Okay, so look at this. Like, look at the amount of damage this hawk has taken, and it's burning. It's burning. It's on fire, and the guy hasn't like ejected yet.
Let's go. Stand by. Where to?
And like, if I were any regular person, I would have absolutely ejected from that by now. But I'm not a regular like Spartan dude who's wearing a half ton of armor that kills everything.
Cobra ready. Relocation.
All units.
Okay, so let's go and check the last base. Oh, the last base is controlled.
Away. Set me up. On the way. Moving.
Okay, so there's one more orange base to go, and then the game's over. Yeah.
Firebase ready.
I'm kind of sad I didn't get my vulture this round, but you win some, you lose some.
Local units. Wave incoming.
Oh, there comes their units. I'm gonna take my hawks, fly them to the factor base so they're not being murdered by infantry. As I mentioned earlier, infantry counter air units pretty strongly, and they're a pretty big threat usually. But I think that's the end of the game at this point. Yeah, there's the end of part 2. I did come in first place. My scores usually I bump it right at the end of games. Usually I dump a whole bunch of skulls on so that my score goes up because there's one achievement that's eluding me at this point. I lost a building. What did I lose? I lost a turret. Okay, so it's nothing serious. We're at 36 building. Had 5 combat efficiency. The most I've seen is 6 for combat efficiency. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I did do pretty. This is almost a pretty average game for me. But then again, I got attacked in the very beginning as usual, and that messes with me a bit. But yeah, on that happy note, I'm gonna end part 2. We'll be back here in the future, probably in the next couple days for part 3. I'm probably going to bring a friend for part 3, so it'll be a 2v2, me and a friend against a pair of AIs of higher ratings, not normal difficulty. Probably in the heroic or legendary range. I'll probably stay out of legendary. Legendary's hard as shit. But yeah, I'm going to sign off now. And everybody out there, play games.